Welcome back to the channel. I think I hurt this thing. And I didn't even get it on video. I was coming home from work on Friday night, and we had finally fixed the oil pan leak. It doesn't leak at all. It's completely dry, which is fantastic. And we had, I should say I had deleted the PCV valve out of this and the crankcase breather off of the intake here. I deleted those and put them to a catch can system. And as I got off the highway and stopped at a stoplight, and I had seen a whisk of smoke go by. Well, at the same time, this big, huge diesel truck was next to me, so I didn't think nothing of it. I thought it might have been him. So, light turns green, and I go to the next stoplight. And then I see the smoke again, and that truck had taken a right. I look behind me, and smoke is pouring out of the back of the truck, almost like a head gasket or something, cracked head. I don't know. So, and I developed a little bit of a coolant leak back by the heater hose. So, heater hose is where they go through the firewall, and I'd seen antifreeze on the ground the next morning, Saturday morning. So now the question is I gotta go over the data log and see if my boost gauge is wrong, or if I had boost creep and it went up and made, 25, 30 pounds boost without me knowing. I think I would have seen it on the wideband gauge if that had happened, but the air fuels were perfect. Perfect. The whole 11.3, 11.0, 10.8 under any type of a load. And it was only at like 5 pounds of boost, according to my gauge. So I have to go over the data log today. But I'm going to take the radiator cap off, and we're going to pressure test it. And we're going to see if we're losing coolant. And then I'm going to do a compression check again, because I just did this 2 nights ago. And it was all the compression check passed with flying colors. 150, 160, 170, you know what I mean? They were right up there. And there was 0 cylinder leakage. 0. So, and it's smoking out the tailpipe like it's a head gasket. The only thing is it doesn't smell sweet. Usually, antifreeze will smell sweet. So, I don't know. I'm at a complete loss right now. I have no idea. Maybe I lifted a ringland or something. I don't know. But it has to come apart. Well, I'm gonna do all the tests first. That should tell us what side this is what's going on what side of the engine, narrow it down where we can start to rip it apart and find out what happened. Hopefully it's not like have to take the crankcase apart again, because we just got that all sealed up, and that would suck if I have to pull that fucking pan off again and deal with that, build a race car, yeah. Build a street truck, yeah. Go fast. Put a turbo on it, yeah. Yeah, you know what? I signed up for this. This is what I wanted. So, now I gotta make it right. Once we make it right, and it'll be fun. But right now, it's just, I expected growing pains. I knew that from the get-go with this thing, but man, this is brutal. First, it was a transmission. And then oil pan leak, after, you know what I mean? You pull the pan, you put a new gasket. Well, first it was a Chinese gasket that screwed me. And then the GM oil pan gasket leaked. So we warrantied it. And this time I GMS'd it, and it don't leak no more. Hell no. So, first things first, I'm going to, I gotta get this thing jacked up a little bit so I can, I go through the wheelhouses to get the spark plugs out. It's way easier. So I jack it up, I just go right through the wheelhouse and with my electric gun on most of them to get them out. The hardest thing is pulling the spark plug boots off, believe it or not. And cylinder 1 is difficult because of all the crap that's right here. So I am going to get the heat going on because it's well, let's see how cold it is. It's 34 degrees out here. 34, 35 degrees. So it's a brisk winter morning here in New England. Yeah. So that's our plan for today. I'm gonna move some stuff around in here, and get to it. I gotta get the heat going though. I'm gonna get the heat on. It's useless trying to make video with the heat running because it's so fucking loud. So, gonna get the heat on, get the temperature up here up to at least 50 or 60 degrees. And then turn my heated jacket on and start ripping and tearing. And that's about it. Other than that, everything was going great. The truck drives great. It drives great. I mean, it's got balls for days. I mean, it's good. It's good. It's good to drive. Just son of a bitch and smoking problem. And it's not like I was beating it. If I was beating it hard, like at 15, 20 pounds of boost, okay. But 5 pounds of boost? Come on. Something had to have failed. When I built this engine, I put LS9 head gaskets in it. So they're thicker. They're for the LSA supercharged motor. So those are head gaskets I use. So they should be able to withstand 5 pounds of boost. My car pushes like 15 pounds of boost with the new pulley. So, you know, and that's not blowing head gaskets. You know, so I don't know. Ugh. Growing pains. Growing pains. Well, that's it. That's about the size of it. So I am going to pause you guys, get the heat, get the temperature up in here. I actually want to go get a cup of coffee from Dunkin' Donuts, so I'm going to do that. And I'll be back with you.